can't just leave. They're kin.
I'll not gamble our lives, our futures, on people who are as good as dead. We must leave for Baldur's Gate at once.
Can we all just take a moment, please?
What's the point in blazing spells if we don't bloody use them? We should stay. These people aren't fighters. We can help.
Or yell louder. That's fine too.
Let's help everybody out. Let's all help each other. And you failed. Great. Oh, we can do this. Sure. Don't think I need the extra bonus. If it fails, then they're not gonna like it. Didn't need the bonuses after all. That's fine.
Thank you. It's the right thing to do, and you know it.
She's right, Roland. We're better than this.
Zerg. Fine, I'll stay too. Lest you both end up with your throats slit by Goblin Blade.
Thank you, Roland.
Thank me for persuading y'all.
How long until Roland shows off his thunder wave?
Depends.
That's curious. This place is a bloody death trap, not a sanctuary. You should clear off while you can.
Sure, let's take that pouch. It's ours now.
Children! Look at...
Go on. Give me a best shot. Not bad. Again.
I can't do it. I'm not like you.
Umi, I don't need you to be like me. You just have to buy enough time to run. Come on. I believe in you. You can do this. You're on the right path, Umi. Go on now. Practice what you've learned. Well met. The Blade of Frontiers at your...
The man's smile bends downward, and his thoughts become yours. You are the Blade of Frontiers, racing through the wastes of Avernus. Just ahead, a diabolical figure, red skin, single curled horn, blazes with flame, bloodied great axe held high.
Hell's great fires. You were on the ship. Doomed to shed our skin and become a lithid, or so the stories go. But we haven't sprouted any tentacles. Not yet, anyway. Could just be good luck. I'm not so...
Your minds collide once more. Will chases the fiend ignited with rancor. She is an infernal war devil. A threat to the living. Evil incarnate.
Shit! You saw her. Advocatus Diaboli. Her name is Karlach, an archdevil soldier I swore on my good eye to kill. I tracked her through the hells to the Mind Flayer ship. But the damned Illithids infected me before I could end her. She's out there now, preying on the innocent. I don't kill her, she'll leave behind nothing but a trail of corpses.
Okay, I've heard enough about this game that this person, this Karlach, is one of the more memorable party members, so I wonder, and I don't think I've heard anything about this whale person, even though I think he is on the cover. I wonder if it's like gonna be a choice you have to make between having him on the party or having her on in your party, so we'll see.
Just so you know, my first duty is Karlach. I'm oath-bound to go after her. But I won't deny this infection is bothersome. I accept your invitation. You'll need to make room if you want to partner up, though. Still, when the time comes, call for the blade. I won't be long to answer. A splendid plan. We'll talk more there.
Cool. Now just leave everybody here alone and stop training them for the oncoming onslaught.
I saw you at the gates. You fight well. A few words for the kids? Spare a story or two. Thanks. I prefer when they smile.
Swing, parry, and again. Swing, step, parry, strike. Damn it! It's just not landing. Nothing but. Goblins in the wild, out for blood, and the druids in here looking to kick us out. Or worse. We need to be ready for a fight. But I'm useless with a sword. I'll try and brace them better. Like so. Step, brace, parry, swing. Yes! You really know what you're doing. Found this by the road. Bet you'll put it to good use. Oh, yes. I'll bite my tongue when the time comes. Hopefully, it's just the goblins we have to worry about. The druids are treating us like vermin. But I'll keep at it. Thank you.
Goblins, druids. This grove is a death trap. Grab what you can and get out. That's my advice. Shoes.
Thanks for fighting off those goblins. If you need to replace any gear, just ask. My selection's pretty slim. I had to leave most of my equipment in Elturel. Of sorts. Used to be a bread and butter tinsmith before Elturel fell into Avernus. These days my talents are more eclectic. Learned a lot in my time in the Hells. Hope to forget most of it. But between you and me, there's nothing in all the realms like the utter power of infernal machinery. Alas, my offerings are far more humble these days.
How is this a consumable? This is a chalice. That doesn't make any sense. Unless, I don't know, you drink from... I don't understand. This is also a consumable. Maybe you can throw this stuff. Okay, I don't know what else to do with all this stuff, all this equipment, so I'm just gonna sell it. I'm just gonna sell all this stuff that I'm not gonna use.
Uses wooden tools.
Is that everything?
Don't be grumpy, Roland. We'll get to the city soon. I am not grumpy.
Scowl on your face will frighten a troll.
You're an idiot.
I miss my forge.
Looking ahead.
Wits and blades, always sharp.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Hello there, sweetness.
How long until Roland shows off his thunder wave?
Depends. How many people are dumb enough to ask?
True.
Where did I put that old bucket?
David isn't the talk of the camp. Thank goodness you came along when you... Oh. There isn't a bit of colour in those cheeks, Petal. Are you hurt? Cold? Feverish? Auntie Ethel will sort you out. I've lotions and potions galore. Aha! You take a sup at that and you'll feel right as rain, sweetie. Oh, 'tis just a healing potion, nothing fancy. Here. You just look like you might need a pick-me-up. I'm sorry to go on about it, but are you all right? You're looking awful peaky.
I got brain worms. Well, literal brain worms. But just one. Just the one.
Oh, I've seen it all. I once had a fella who'd been caught dabbling with a dryad. The wife was none too pleased and introduced him to a pot of boiling oil. But worry not. I fixed him up, and depending on the lighting, he looks good as new. My point is, whatever ails you, I promise I've seen worse.
She is not to know of our ailment. Only a Gith healer may make us pure.
What is it, Petal? What's wrong?
I was actually just gonna tell her, but Lae'zel is saying that. Is it actually gonna be much of a problem if I tell her, oh yeah, I got a mind flayer parasite in my head? Is that gonna be a bad thing? Is she gonna tell everybody, it's like, oh fuck, we need to kick this party out because they're gonna transform into mind flayers any moment? She seems like a nice lady though, but also could be a gossip. she's a kind old lady. I'm wondering what Rev here, the character that I created, would how would she respond? Just leave. I'm out. I guess this is a diplomatic compromise of an answer.
As you wish, Petal. Now, do you need anything? I have a few odds and ends for sale. Nay, bother.
Sure, let's get some of these. Yeah, 2, why not?
Take care now, sweetie.
We're exposed now.
You! Saw you fighting those slimy bastards. Fancy a bowl? Best to fill your belly now, while we still can.
Yeah, let's just be nice and
It ain't
take
much,
it.
but it might make all the difference. The only way we'll make it to Baldur's Gate is to run, and run hard. If a gnoll catches your scent, you'll need every bit of strength. Trust me.
Oh, okay. Gruel. Sure, why not? I didn't actually consume it, so... Okay, these are the 3 that I just convinced to stay.
We should have left by now. Damnation! Instead, we're just sitting here, practically begging to be attacked. Staying is a mistake. And what about us? There's every chance we've doomed ourselves by helping these people. We will end up fodder for some goblin's blade, all because Leah insists on helping every wounded foe we see. Our best chance to make it to Baldur's Gate is on our own. This place is lost. You are looking at Leroican's newest apprentice. Yes, that Leroican. The greatest wizard in Baldur's Gate.
Sure, I know about this Leroican of Ramazith's Tower. I'm Baldurian.
His name is known far and wide, I see. Few can match him in terms of raw power and talent. Until now, that is. In years to come, you will boast of this meeting, I can assure you. May we meet again in Baldur's Gate, my friend.
His tone changed immediately when you butter him up.
Lee and Roland would never admit it, but they take an arrow for the other. Also stab each other. Not sure what will come first. Thanks for cutting in. There might have been more than words if you hadn't.
Those goblins will rue the day they chose to tangle with this grove. You and I will do some good here. I can feel it.
If it ain't the fearless Goblin Slayer, you sure you want to be seen with me? I ain't exactly popular with this lot. Half my crew are full of holes. Now I'm gonna take the blame for leading the goblins here, and losing track of the bloody druid. Alcin. He's a leader around these parts. Or was. We've got a contract to track down some relic, and he wanted in on the job. Eyes lit up when he heard about it. Didn't work out, though. Goblins got him when we were turning tail. He's either digging latrines or boiling in a cookpot by now. Job's all yours, if you got a death wish. There's a wizard in Baldur's Gate that'll pay gobloads for a relic supposedly buried round these parts. But gold ain't any use if you're too cold to spend it. If I knew that, I wouldn't be back here with half my crew gone. But look, if you're itching to meet Kellenvor, I won't stop you. It's called the Night Song. Supposed to be hidden under the temple where the goblins jumped us. I'd give you the map and wish you a happy funeral, but my mate Brian kept hold of it like his own Todger. Goblins made sure to the fat old chunk. All I've got's the contract. It'll show you where we turn back, if you feel like dying. Don't thank me. I'll be well on my way to Baldur's Gate when you die.
Now this is my story. Aradin, so I'm not gonna be doing any dying.
Don't be grumpy, Roland. We'll get to the city soon.
I am not grumpy.
Scowl on your face, pals take me.
What I wouldn't do it.
You're an idiot.
We're exposed now.
Goblins. Like the sight of blood, do you? Thought you'd have had your fill at the gate. Might be more blood spilled yet, if Zevlor starts in on the lectures again. Oh, very gracious of you. We expected a soft job. Something to test the new lad, maybe, but not a bloody goblin nest. Most would have turned tail at the sight, but not Liam, no. He charged them, the stupid bastard. Nah. He must have thought we were following. Always the optimist was Liam. Hope they cut him down quick before he saw we were gone. Small mercies. Wound looks clean. Small mercies.
We're exposed around this place. Never good. We've known enough grief this 10-day traveler. Don't be the cause of more.
Need anything else? Of course. But please, remember, you're not the only one in need. Sylvanus be with you. Need anything else? Of course. But please, remember, you're not the only one in need. Sylvanus be with you.
Looking for steel? I have, well, something close.
So I'm not sure if the armor class here will, like the number that it's showing right now with padded armor +1, if it already applies the bonus for having a proficiency in light armor, like the AC bonus from dexterity. So maybe I'll get this and put it on Rev here. See if it'll have a bonus, and it'll be 14.
and do the best tools.
No, okay, so I guess it already has that. Whatever bonuses. Okay, well then let's put back the scale mail, I guess. And then maybe I can put this thing on to somebody else. Maybe Astarion?
Watch your back.
Water. My dagger.
Damn druids. Who uses wood?
Yeah, sure. Makes sense.
I've got a long road ahead.
Looking for steel? I have, well, something close. I miss my forge.
We're exposed now.
Don't be grumpy, Roland. We'll get to the city soon. I am not grumpy. The scowl on your face will frighten the troll. You're an idiot.
By Mordai's eyes, another one. My friend's blood not enough. Come to rip me open too.
In Kresh Kalir, a formal greeting begins with a bow.
Is this monster with you?
You dare interrupt? Has the tadpole ravaged your senses?
You don't need to be so aggro, you know?
Lower.
Jesus Christ.
You dare interrupt? Has the tadpole ravaged your senses?
Thanks. What do you want from me? On the road to Baldur's Gate, near the mountain pass. Saw us before we saw it. Jammed its blade through Yul's belly. Straight to the other side. Man, I just ran.
The map. Show me.
No hard feelings. Gods, deliver me.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Just what? No.
The last
Got something
time
to
the
say?
Baron questioned my judgment, I ate tongue stew that very
Ah,
night.
shut
I
up.
warned you, didn't I? You ought to reconsider keeping her around before she causes real trouble.
Kenyak, your tantrum proves you no wiser than a hatchling. The T-sling was clear. If there are Githyanki west of here, that must be our objective. Purification cannot wait. I am unfamiliar with the... well, I shall not say culture. Custom, perhaps. You will educate me on matters of this Fey run.
Yeah, I'll just make fun of her. That's how we keep her in line.
The Kresh holds the Zaithisk. It will cleanse us of the parasite. By covenant, I can say no more.
Swing. Parry. Swing. One more time.
He stares right past you, as if you're invisible. Or boring. He's still staring right past you. You see nothing out of the ordinary. When you turn back, there's no trace of the child.
Oh shit! It's a ghost child!
I swear that Ox's gaze is following me.
Sup, Ox? Oh. Damn it.
Hold out your hand, lady. Let me show you something.
Go on. Take this ring. It's lucky.
Charming young lad.
You haven't seen anything yet, lady. Go on. Take the ring and watch your fortune change.
That's sad. Critical failure. There you go, critical success! Whoa! Look at that.
Weeping, bleeding hells! Okay, maybe you don't need extra luck. But since you're already holding the thing, call it. Heads or tails? Heads it is. See? That's the kind of luck you get from one of my lucky rings. I've got more where that came from. Real cheap, too. Interested? Hey, hold on, you gotta pay for that.
Okay.
You got it. One sec.
Yeah, you don't need to take advantage of a kid.
That's what I got.
Oh, what did you do there? Ring of being really invisible. Sure. That's funny. Okay, okay. Yeah, it's trying to run a funny business here, but sure.
Nothing caught you.
You suddenly feel something moving against your back and turn.
Uh-huh. All running a grift here. All these kids.
You notice she's trembling. The tears streaming down her cheeks are indeed real.
I can't do this anymore, Mattis. I'm sorry.
All right. Want to talk about that, Mattis?
Hey, you here to trade or? Yeah, I know. I was standing right here telling her to rob you. I am sorry. Sorry we're still talking about this. Look, you caught her. Good for you. You aren't a chump like everyone else around here. Now, do me a favor. Make room for the chumps.
Okay. Just go on the black screen here. You know, sure, it's fine. Let them run the little grift. I don't particularly care.
Please, let us through.
Let my daughter go right now! She's a thief, hellspawn, and you will wait for Korga's judgment. Now get back! Oh, let me through, Mragrasham, or I'll rip your damn throat out!
Oh, Jesus. And off they go. I want to tango with a bear.
We could help each other. Fight the goblins together. Instead, these fools are trying to chase us away.
Not get eaten by a bear.
Lives are at stake, and the cowards only care about their bloody rituals.
Those dirt kissers would let us die for the sake of their bloody grove.
We need to get Arabella out. Now!
You heard the guards. They're waiting on Korga to give word.
I'd sooner trek through the 9 hells than trust that snake. Ugh!
Arabella tried to steal their idol. Druids lost their damn minds about it. They need it for their precious ritual.
Oh, it's all my fault. I told her I wished the wretched thing would just disappear, or better yet, explode.
Now Arabella's being judged by a bunch of druids who hate us. That's not right.
Breaking into druid chambers to steal a sacred relic. Oh, she sounds like fun.
Are you into that? You into petty thievery?
Thank you. They won't give us the time of day.
Hurry!
Understanding disapproves of that?
Take this waiting! She must be terrified.
Yes, I see. And is that her?
That bear head not supposed to do that, I don't think.
Carl Magrin, give her a chance.
You, get back!
It's forbidden to outsiders. Korga's orders. No, and you'll find trouble all the same unless you get out of my sight.
A moment, Giona.
What? Oh, I understand. You. Apparently Korga wants to see you. Go ahead.
Yeah. Yes, I see.
Ah, I do wish I could understand. Ah, my good friend.
You were at the gates just now, no? When the goblins came? You saw them up close? A few questions, if you please. There's no overstating my interest. Glory. Now then, how would you describe that particular batch of goblins? Size, nature, distinguishing qualities?
You search your mind, successfully recalling various details of goblin behavior.
My, a scholar after my own heart. Spent much time among goblins? Shocking little creatures, aren't they? Still, there's quite a bit more to them than most accounts allow. I myself plan to record the world's most extensive catalogue of their means and habits. A blue ocean of information, I dare say. Now, I've a few more questions, if you don't mind. And the dragon they had marching in the rear, was it of the brass or silver?
Wait, they had a dragon?
Witnesses failed to notice the obvious dragon. Last question, then you'll be quite free. Did the attackers rally to the absolute when they fell upon the gates? Really? Well, this does complicate things. But then again, well, never mind. I've interrogated one, a captive in this very camp. She reports they've abandoned their god Maglabiet in favor of someone called the Absolute. The scandal! Oh, I'd imagine him quite displeased. Since their change in allegiance, these goblins are informed by a kind of strategy anathema to their kind. I, for one,
intend to get to the bottom of it. I'm just preparing to head to their camp as we speak, in fact. If you'll excuse me, I ought not to dawdle. My friend, every story benefits from a dragon. Until we meet again.
Okay, yeah, because he's a bard, and he just wants to sex things up, I guess.
I smell drama amongst these adventurers. What have you heard?
Yeah, y'all want to talk? Okay, no, probably focus on doing this druid magic. Okay, we can talk to this bear. I mean, it's not the first bear we talked to. Guess not. Okay, cool.
Speak. The bird knows. She needs to know. You do not. Forgive me. It is not you I fear. It is my brethren. More follow Korga every day. They are afraid, and she offers a simple solution.
I didn't even see a bird, but...
And we will be safe. It searches for news of Master Halsin. Only he can set this right. If he is gone, well, pray that he is not. I would prefer not to. But if Master Halsin does not return, Korga will give the order, and my voice will not matter.
Talk to the bird. I don't really have that power. Alright, that's fine. And another bear? Oh, that's why this wasn't moving. Okay, this might not work out well, but sounds funny. So look at that. It's 5 difficulty class. We can totally do this. Barely made it. Oh. It wasn't me, it was a squirrel. Alright, that's a funny animation. Okay, now I think we can go up and down this thing. Alright, cool.
Their confidence, if you insist.
sorry.
This is madness, Korga. She's just a...
A what, Wrath? A thief? A poison? A threat? I will imprison the devil. And I will cast out every stranger. We will speak soon enough. First, judgment must be passed. The parasite eats our food, drinks our water, then steals our most holy idol in thanks. Wrath, lock her up. She remains here until the rite is complete. And keep still, devil. Tila is restless.
Come, Korga. We took back the idol. Surely...
Do it.
I don't know if this is going to be very convincing. Let's see. Okay, we got good pluses there. Or there's that. It's probably better off, right? I don't know. Oh, so I can go left and right here. Okay. So more, okay, so those are the bonuses. Yeah, let's see if we can just pass this. There you go.
The words of the Tree Father, spoken plain. It is as you say. Sivasif, Tila, to me.
Sivasif.
Out, thief. My grace has its limits.
It hurts.
Huh.
Thank you, Korga.
What was that?
Master Halsin...
Halsin isn't here. Keep his name off your tongue, lest Tila pierce it.
She seems to be very high-strung. I guess for maybe good reason, considering what's going to be happening soon.
Ridiculous. We just let her run off. She's a child.
I know that look. You're wondering why I was in pain before. Let's just clear the air about that now. It's just an old wound that hurts me from time to time. Nothing to be concerned about. It's nothing to do with the tadpoles, at least, in case your imagination is in danger of getting away from you. It's just something I have to live with.
It's a curse.
Quite a lot, if I'm being honest. But it always passes quickly, so I can manage. Positive. You can trust me on that.
Oh, wait, she was frightened? Maybe she saw something? Was it because of a snake? She not like, oh, I think I remember seeing something in her character sheet about being frightened of stuff. Okay.
Whatever comes, I'm ready.
Oh wait, no, she's afraid of wolves. Are there any wolves here? I don't see any wolves. Got snakes and bears and rats, but no wolves.
By claw and tooth from root to thorn, the old oak's grove to wildlings sworn. The mural shows druids claiming the grove in the name of the old oak, Sylvanus, god of nature.
No time to rest.
Oh, there's this wolf right here. Silver. Okay. Must be that.
You did well to speak up for the girl. That snake is fickle. A tragedy prevented. Nothing befitting a child. Nothing befitting any of our world's creatures. We've let a snake replace our leader. She will see the tieflings driven out, or worse. Master Halsin. Perhaps goblin called, perhaps dead. He'd set Mistress Korga back in line. Hold her to task, stop this damned ritual. More will die if the rite is finished. So many more, sent into a world gone mad. Would you? I would give anything to see Halsin return home.
Yeah, sure. Sounds like an adventure.
Sylvanus' blessing upon you, and my gratitude as well. Halsin is an elf with the presence of a bear. He left west with the adventurers. You won't mistake the first druid for anyone else. I wish
So
I
got
could
stuff
offer
maybe to
more
talk about?
assistance. For now, I must keep a close
About
watch on
Nettie, the
Korga.
healer, looking for?
I hope to see both you and Halsin again soon.
Please leave. Our hospitality has limits, and they were crossed long ago. This will all be over. The ritual's almost finished. The game. We've shown them once. We take road law seriously. By letting that child escape.
Damn. Oh, hey, there we go. Perfect.
Thor's fur bristles. He wants to jump, wants to bite. His eyes dart back and forth as he sniffs the air. He can't see them anymore, but he can smell them. Many, many strangers. His ears twitch as he lowers his head down into your lap.
There you go. That's a good boy. We're buddies now. Shadowheart approves, so we're good. Okay, let's go talk to Kaga here.
Go on. Say it. You think I'm a monster?
Be more diplomatic than that. Yeah, sure. Sometimes I could get it. It's fine, but it's not. And ultimately, she decided not to let her out, so it's all good. And she would not expect this answer, I guess. Maybe that'll endear me to her.
First you urge grace, then you speak truth.
There you go.
You surprised me twice over. A shame the grace period ends. The Viper's fangs have been bared. She must guard her brood. No matter. I took back the idol of Sylvanas, and the rite is resumed. We will seal the grove, free from harm, free of intruders. The Rite of Thorns. It is the Tree Father's gift that none come to harm. When we speak the final prayer, the great vine will sprout forth. The grove will be cloaked in bramble and thorn. No one enters, no one leaves. Sanctuary. None of this can happen while Outlanders infect us. Sylvanas demands that we choke them out.
So we could appeal to that, seeing as I'm also a wood elf, I guess? Sure.
A disease of the flower must not reach the root. Pluck the petals, sever the branch if you must, but cut out the rot before it infects the whole of the wood. Teachings of Sylvanas. You must agree. Then you know I heed his wisdom. I protect the circle, whatever the cost. You showed great mettle at the gate. The mettle of a skilled sword for hire. I want you to provide your services to Zevlor. Offer to guide the Outlanders out of the grove. I'm sure they'll reward you well. They're to be gone before final prayer. If they are not, the Viper must strike.
It's funny that this attack is always an option, but yeah, we're not gonna do that.
You will do more than speak. This tale ends but one way. With the Outlander rot cleansed, and the grove forever shrouded.
Okay, so I guess we have a couple of options here. I guess we can escort them out. The tieflings, everybody else that isn't like part of the druids clan or whatever. Or maybe we can go for Halsin. You have anything new to say?
I wish I could I hope to see both.
Alright. So Halsin is probably in the goblin camp. I'm willing to bet that he's dead, but it's worth a look. Have anything new to say, Apikusis?
Again?
Nothing. Alright. Pressing square, nothing's happening.
Friend, what can you tell me about this place?
Oh, so he's actually interviewing the bear. That's funny.
Yes, I see. And is that her?
Show some dignity and leave. You've burdened this place with your troubles long enough.
That girl. I don't care what Mole says. Stupid and reckless.
You ever scare me like that again, and I'll feed you to a knoll.
Mom, I'm fine. Stop it.
Our little Hellion told us what happened. Thank you. Don't know what we'd do without her. Likewise. Arabella?
Thank you for helping me.
Alright. What is that? What do I receive? Oh, Commuter's Locket. Sure. Grants this word the ability to cast Dancing Lights. Evocation cantrip. I think this is the one that just casts lights. So maybe I can put that on somebody else. Maybe somebody who doesn't have dark vision. I think Shadowheart doesn't have dark vision.
Stealing the idol? What were you thinking?
I was trying to help.
You nearly died. Did you hear me? What would your mother and I have done?
Who's this dude?
Those dirt kissers would let us die.
Oh wait,
for
no,
a
I'll
second
talk to
bloody
him.
Grove.
Yeah, don't really have anything to say.
What to do?
Okay, so I guess I could go head for that goblin camp, or I could just talk to Zevlor here, to the Tieflings. Tell him to, I'll help you out to leave this area safely. Yeah, I think maybe they might not like that, but I guess, I don't know. Maybe it's not going to be a decision that'll be made immediately. Maybe I can tell them, hey, maybe I'll go look for, wait, what is this? No, this is just exits, I think. This is leaves. Oh, this goes toward, what is this? Wait, of the frontiers. Oh, all the way over here to the left, huh? Okay. Didn't actually find Nettie here. Wait, can I actually go back down there? Let me see. I didn't actually check. I wasn't very thorough.
Would that we could speak freely, my Ursine friend.
Alas, I've never learned to converse with mankind.
Oh, looks like they're all the way inside, huh? Was that her? Yeah, okay, that's Nettie.
I see you. Just give me a moment. A moment. There. It's up to her now. Life or death. Now, what was it you needed? You found her, but I still don't know what she can do for you. Why are you asking? A tadpole? A mind flayer tadpole?
It's not really... Yeah, there's no getting around it, because if you want this specific condition healed, yeah, you might as well just bring it up. Also, maybe doc probation confidentiality. So,
I
don't think it can actually help, but
I might be able to help.
This game would be
quick. This way.
over this quickly. Oh, look at that. Secret doorway. Okay. This is probably gonna go wrong, but let's see. See what happens.
This one had the same problem as you. Attacked us in the woods together with some goblins. Tadpole crawled out of his head soon after. Rather too common as of late. At least that's what Master Halsin suspected. A pity you got me instead of him. He understands these things. Studied them. Still, we have options. You don't have to be here for this.
No, I'll stay. I'd rather know exactly what you're up to.
All right. Let's see what we can do. It might. But first things first. Tell me about your symptoms. Have you noticed anything strange happening?
Looking closer, you realize you've seen this thorn in the wilds. It's Kalimvor's kiss, a briar from the Dale lands, and a deadly poison.
I want to help you, but I can't unless you work with me. So, has anything unusual happened to you? Protected from on high? Sounds like the drow. Master Halsin said he was tougher than he had any right to be. How'd you pick up the parasite? Halsin was desperate to find where all this was happening.
Yeah, this might turn real bad. I'm not really worried about me and the party. It's the rest of these people if things go awry, because they might, and shit might pop off, and that would not be great for them, and I don't want that.
To hells with it.
Alright, yeah.
You dodge her blow, but as you regain your footing, you can see the pain in her eyes.
I'm sorry. I truly am. But I can't let you go. If you transform out there, you'll kill everyone in the grove. Everyone for leagues around.
Easy.
Master Halsin did say the drow's tadpole was dormant. Maybe yours is too.
Yeah, we'll get,
All right, but on one condition. This is a vial of wyvern poison. Swear to me, you'll swallow it if you feel any symptoms.
Sure, let's just, get on with
I
it.
hope it doesn't come to that, but thank you. Here. You know, I've spent my life treating folk and never once saw a mind flayer infection. Then suddenly, there's dozens of you. Maybe more. Master Halsin and I were tracking them, studying them, trying to figure out what the hells was going on. Because you should all be changing. There should be a small army of mind flayers out there. But you're not. Weird powers aside, you seem perfectly normal.
Maybe there's more forces at work here.
For one, that thing in your head is like nothing we've ever seen from mind flayers. It's one of their worms for sure. But this one gives you powers. Telepathic connections. And it doesn't turn you into one of them. Not yet, anyhow. Hard to say, but there's a lot we don't know. Infected, folks like you, have been converging on an old temple of Selûne, and I've no idea why. When Master Halsin heard the adventurers were heading that way, he saw a chance to get answers.
Ah, okay, so that's why he joined.
Whatever
them.
he found there, he didn't make it back. I think so. I hope so. I've sent birds to find him, but they can't get close without goblins trying to shoot them down. You, though, you're one of them. Technically speaking, I mean. They won't kill someone carrying their parasite. If you can find Halsin and get him out of there, we can discover what he learned. And perhaps he can save your life. How's that sound?
Yeah, we'll do that.
Thank you. It would mean everything to the Grove. To me. I wish I could tell you more. But only those adventurers know what happened out there. All I can say for sure is they all went to the old temple of Selûne. And Master Halsin didn't make it back. Good luck out there. And if things start to go bad, remember the vial. Remember your oath.
Take it one step at a time, Nettie. Come on.
Pretty bold. But I wouldn't take wyvern poison even if we do begin to turn.
No, yeah, totally.
Than ceremorphosis, nonetheless.
I'm not actually gonna take this poison.
I encourage you to take it. I'm sure it'll be very entertaining for the rest of us.
Oh, you sure you'd like that? You fucking sicko freak.
That's curious.
Ooh. What's going on here? Can't help it. What if we, alright.
I can't even see a lock to pick.
Okay, well.
You ain't gonna shoot me. Your hands are shaking.
Put it down. She can't fight back.
That's the point. Get out of the way!
She didn't kill your brother, Arca. You're better than this.
Shoot before you lose your nerve, Tiefling. If you ever had it to begin with. I'm not afraid. Chosen by the Absolute, I am. I'm blessed.
Oh, I'll bless you, all right.
Looks like the Absolute sent me a protector. You gonna kill her too?
You, move! You're right. I wish you weren't. I really do. Damn you. Damn it! Why do you care if a goblin lives or dies?
Yeah, sure.
Your soft heart will be the death of us.
Gods, you're exhausting. Fine, then.
Actually, tell us some info.
Let's go.
Even your cages are boring.
No, I want to talk to her. Wait, can I do that? Okay, here we go.
Ain't sure why you're protecting me. Don't care, neither. It's too late to make friends, warg meat. My tribe's coming. They're gonna burn this pretty place for the glory of the Absolute and hang you by your guts. Goddess. We're burning her name across the face of the world, we are. The Absolute is gold from the sky, she is. The blessing in the storm and the storm itself. My tribe can tell you everything there is to know. Absolute bless one of our own. Priestess Gut. Got a whole lab set up. Cooks up potions that fix our lads, no matter how much of a beating they take. Could probably stick your head back on if someone was to chop it off. Mighty booyog.
I'm not saying we should trust a goblin, but she sounds very useful.
I agree.
Get me out of here, and I'll tell you where to find her. Deal?
Well, I don't know about that, though.
Even if you did find my tribe, they'd set the wargs on you. You need me. Get me out of here, and I'll tell them what a good friend you are.
I'm good. Thanks for the info, though.
Let me out, you bunch of softies!
Having fun with your new goblin friend? Bet you aren't.
Please, leave us be. This isn't a good time.
It's fine, Memnos. I've had some time to think since we last talked. Can't say I'm enjoying it much. Goblins will come.
Where did I put that old bucket?
I keep dreaming I'll wake up with my throat slit.
May your sleep be more pleasant.
We're exposed now.
I'm drinking. You're leaving. I already told you. He was at the temple ruins with us. But it ain't like we forced him to go along. As soon as he heard we had a contract to find that Night Song relic, he was more eager than a hound in heat. When the goblins jumped us, most of my crew scarpered, just like I taught them to. The old codger didn't.
Gobos are holed up in the temple ruins, out west of here. Last I saw Alcin, he was right in the thick of them. If you head that way, you'll likely smell them, or hear their drums before you see them.
Thanks.
Blood excites me.
We're packing up, and I'd advise you... We're packing up.
Okay, just trying to get as much information as I can before I head out and try to rescue this Halcyon fella. So, yeah, okay. Out the stone door, I guess. Although, maybe I should get that Will fella to join me.
We're exposed now.
So yeah, I'm wondering if I were to go to camp and then head back out, would it put me back here, or would I have to pick from one of these waypoints? Guess I'll find out. Saved anyway, so.
I would have words with you.
So, we're traveling with the famed Blade of Frontiers. I feel safer already.
The Githyanki people have a word for men like the Blade of Frontiers. Shalak. Roughly translated, idealist do-gooder. Or better yet, benevolent burden. His confidence is an asset. His pursuit of valor, not so much. Entirely. I was as devoted to my studies as I was to my training. Each creche contains a Sathisk purification device. So I learned from the writings in the Kalir Library. The library was a gift from Vlaakith herself, that we may gain total understanding. Not books, but slates. Wisdom so profound it is etched into stone. Truth as perfect as the queen who decreed it. Countless scholars roam the astral sea and beyond, observing the ways of our lessers, exploring planes so distant order turns to chaos and cold fires rage. The planes are ever quaking, and their peoples ever shifting. The Githyanki possess an eternity of knowledge. Yet we still collect more. Infinities upon infinities.
Very proud of our culture. To a zealous degree. Maybe you should tone it down a bit. Alright, Will, what are you about?
The Blade of Frontiers at your calling. My father once said, One does not pursue a champion's life. One merely answers its call. So it was for me. I was hunting near the Cloakwood when I heard it. A child crying out from a lone farmstead. I found him in the fields, flanked by goblins. His mother's corpse blared into the soil next to him. I don't remember much of the battle, but I remember drying the boy's tears after. Proud? No. Angry. Angry at the monsters preying on innocents. Angry at the so-called good gods for tolerating the cruelty of the evil. Angry at myself that it took so long for me to see the coast suffering. The frontiers demanded a blade, and so I heeded. Baldur's Gate, born and raised, the only son of a single father. He wanted one life for me. I chose another. We haven't spoken since I left the city. A classic drama. A staunch father and his rebellious son. Better heard from the bard's lips than mine. Karlach's fires raged in Baldur's Gate before she escaped to Avernus, as my source told it. And she was planning to return. One of the archdevil Zariel's own. Chaos incarnate, a devil with pure fire for a heart. I made my way to Avernus to stop her. She fled from my reach, even climbed aboard the Mind Flayer ship as it screeched through the hells. I followed in close pursuit. I can't bear to imagine the lives Karlach might be taking, the damage she might be doing.
She's that afraid of you, huh? She would actually board a Mind Flayer ship to escape?
A powerful friend with a keen interest in privacy. I'm sworn to say no more. All right. What else is on your mind? A most vicious one, in fact. It's made from pure bloodstone, carved from the Galena Mountains just north of the Moonsea. A reminder that sometimes blood must be shed and sacrifices must be made. But that story is reserved for lifetime friends and calmer days. By all means.
Alright, I think maybe we can gonna sub him in for Lae'zel, because maybe she's probably not gonna be all too happy about going on a detour to save Halsin Goblin Camp when we could just head for somewhere to for Kresh or whatever. She might think this is a distraction, so let's just set her aside for now. And I think since she's like a warrior, he's like a warrior, so we're just changing out the roles.
Be wary of false promises. The missing druid, Halsin, was it? He may be talented, but only a Githyanki Zathis can cleanse an embedded tadpole. Chook, you believe you can survive without me? As you say, do not keep me waiting.
Well met. That's the spirit.
Alright, and then we're gonna spend another hour leveling him up. Anything new to say?
I've known a few warlocks in my time. Talented, of course, though sometimes too eager to listen to the devils on their shoulders. Comes with the territory, unfortunately.
Oh, and there's another space here. Maybe this is if we end up recruiting Karlach, maybe she'll be sitting there by that corner. But there's looks like you got something new to say. You got an exclamation point on top of your head. Let's talk to Shadowheart first.
The Blade of Frontiers. Let's hope Will lives up to his name. We'll need all the help we can get.
Fine. What's on your mind?
I don't think I've ever had a confidant quite like you. And if I have, I can't remember them.
Okay, he's just here reading a book, studying.
Not this one, nor this one, and this one are less worthy still. I riddle thee not. I speak only what requires telling. Beyond mortal realms, there doth exist an amalgamation of spirits akin to thine own, ensnared by the treacherous cult of the Absolute. Felled.
Oh, okay, the Absolute. You've heard of him too? Her, I guess?
They bear great discontentment with their destiny. For a mere pittance of coin, I might summon the worthiest among them to lend aid to thy undertaking. Most willingly, forsooth. Their passions doth run deep for what hath been wrought upon them. Suspicion always haunts the guilty mind. My services are all that I can proffer thee. What thou wilt do with them is for thee to undertake. Very well.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm good for now. So I guess that's the thing that you can do. Just get maybe a temporary party member. I don't know. Somebody you can order around. Alright, let's look at Will's whole thing.
Where am I needed?
High charisma, huh? Okay.
A long way to go still.
Trust no one.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Sharp as ever. Defender of the people.
Oh wait, he's a warlock? Oh, I thought he was the fiend. I thought he was like a warrior. Because yeah, his introduction was him like fighting with a blade.
Defender of the people.
do I have Eldritch Blast? I guess I do? Maybe it would just be useful to have somebody who can talk to animals. That might be useful. Just disappear and not be under threat if you just need to turtle up, hunker down. So when they say armor, does that mean just any type of clothing? Or does it have to be armor? Because it kind of feels like that target can't be wearing armor thing is makes it not so useful. But I think I'm willing to bet that it's just, yeah, like actual armor. Like, not just like clothes. So maybe this is actually just better, since this just gives you 7 hit points. Not that, to 13 plus its dexterity modifier. And maybe Armor of Shadows actually. Yeah. Considering he's a warlock, he's not going to be wearing any heavy suits of armor, so maybe it's just useful to have that so that he can have a good defense. And dexterity is pretty okay, so. This is all just stuff that he can cast on himself, not stuff that you cast onto other party members. So. And this just that goes away if you get hit. This will just stop you from getting hit. So maybe let's forget that. Sure, why not? Let's have lightning damage. Then we'll have another level. That's level 3. Okay, that sounds very useful. This is also just good damage spell. It's either this or that, I think. I don't actually know his entire repertoire of spells, so just being able to teleport those sounds very useful. So an unoccupied space that they can see, so it could be any elevation too. So. That sounds more fitting his character. You just don't want to get hit in the first place, so. Trying to think of the other mage classes I have. So there's Gale, who's a wizard, and there's Shadowheart, who's a cleric. So she's more support. Gale, I think, is gonna be straight up offense, maybe. And maybe I'll make Will here, since he's I don't know, maybe more of a utility instead of just straight up offensive magic. But I do forget if Gale has hold person. Yeah, let's do that.
All's well that ends not as bad as it could have.
Okay, that's a lot of just management. What about your equipment?
Sharp as ever.
What if you get this? The Watcher's Guide. Stone, yeah, well, it's not actually all that great. Although, yeah, when the spear misses its target, the wielder's next attack roll against the target gains True Strike. What's True Strike again? Advantage, okay. Yeah. I don't know though.
Let's get going.
Okay, I didn't think I needed to rest there, so. Okay, right back from where we left. But okay, so did a lot of just a lot of talking here, getting to know what the situation is in the camp before I head out. But so I have an objective ready. Going out. Oh, Karlax is gonna be right there. Well, we'll see. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna take a break for now, and I'll be back later to really dive into it. It's a lot of getting to know what the situation is here in the Grove. All these people, these tieflings and these druids. So stuff happened, even though I didn't actually get into any battles. Bunch of little quests and an objective, and also more of an update on what's going on with the whole brain tadpole thing, the healer. Thankfully that got resolved peacefully. Thankfully most of these conflicts have been resolved peacefully. Try to do that as much as possible, I think, unless I happen to just fight really despicable people that just need to be put down. not above that sort of thing. It's not for this character that I'll be role-playing, but if, you know, we're all just cool, if we just be cool, we'll be cool. Alright, stop for now, I'll be back later. Pick this up. I should save it on like this, not I'll make a new save, I guess. Yeah.
We're exposed now.
Already 12 hours into the game, huh? Yeah, it's like time does really fly, even though they didn't do much, like action-wise. Still. Anyway, yeah, let's get it for this session.